Looks like my analysis paralysis has taken over again. I think this is a case of just pure laziness. The other day, well, it's actually probably been a month now, but I was going to clean up this whole area and I started getting stuff ready to throw away, and somehow I just never threw it away. Uh, no excuse. I'm gonna have to get this cleaned up because it's a nice area and there's no point in having it look all trashy like this. So, gotta do it. But how? When you have a big project, a lot of times with analysis paralysis, you can feel that something minor is very, very overwhelming. So let's just break it up into smaller bits and see how to tackle this. Come on.
Looking at this overwhelming mess, my plan for tackling it is as follows, and I'm just thinking of this as I go along here. All right, first of all, here is where I'm going to start. And the reason why is because if I create a path where I can walk through, I feel like I'll want to get to the other stuff because I can actually walk through it easier. So any pot that has a complete busted side, or a shovel that no longer has a handle, or a dead plant, it is going to be thrown away. Then temporarily I'm going to move the pots that are on the ground up to these coping pieces. I don't know why this is in the middle. I have no idea why I put it there, but I did. Don't know what the thought process was, but go ahead and create more floor space and get these put up on the pavers. Next, I might actually tackle the wood because wood doesn't need to be up against the house. There's probably a snake or something in there anyway. So that wood could probably be moved out along the fence somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere along there, I think I'm going to move the logs next. Probably what I'll tackle after that is this area here with these pots. There is a pot of cabbage, which I want to keep, and a pepper that has no peppers on it. I'll keep that. I think I'm going to move those, and I might put those over here somehow. This is actually not anything edible, so there's no point in keeping that in that pot. So I'll probably move those over here for now. And any pot that is just dirt or doesn't have a plant in it, we'll go ahead and move as well. And speaking of pots with dirt in it, actually I might not move these up onto these coping pieces. Since there's just dirt in them, I might move them along the fence somewhere for now to get it out of this area. I still have not decided what to do with these pavers yet. So they're kind of in the way. But I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit until, I don't know, I get a light bulb. The pots, I can't stand having them over here because they're ugly. So maybe I should put those in the back corner in the yard somewhere. Maybe behind that bush or something. I hate to have them up against the house because, again, little creatures like to make homes, and there's probably, I don't know, maybe a mouse or something in there. I'm just guessing, but those don't need to be up against the house because that's ugly. And they might not need to be in that part of the yard that you can see. It might need to be a situation where they're on the other side somewhere. I don't know, but I don't think they need to stay here. I've kind of treated this area as the potting area, which just makes a mess, and we can't even enjoy this space. I don't know what we'd put out here because, well, it's Florida and you can't really put furniture outside because it gets ruined. So I don't know what we're actually going to do with this space. I wanted to make it like a really neat hangout spot, like a beer garden, but don't know if that's going to happen or if we just need to clean it up. kind of attached to that situation is right here. This is where the garden was, and there's a little bit of dirt left, like piles of dirt, and I just need to move that into pots or something, because there's no sense in having it here where it can't be mowed. And there's a few tomato plants that it looks like might be dying. They don't need to be there anyway, so I could move those, transplant them, and then that way this area could be mowed, and I could probably put some leaves back in there for mulch to make that look better. Here are some leaves that we can actually use for mulch, and we'll put that over there.
So if you struggle with analysis paralysis like me, sometimes it's easier just to take it a bit by bit or piece by piece and kind of make a plan. And that way you're not just diving in head first and getting nowhere with it. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.